Hi, I'm Jeannie Paradise, and here I'm again with some poetry I wrote in Brixham, Devon, in the UK during the 80s and 90s. There were people that inspired me during my life at Brixham in the 80s and 90s, and I remember them in my writings. They were local people who gave their time working for others. The first was a society called Brixham Does Care, and they were based in the town hall in Brixham. And this is what I had to write about them. I'm very proud to live in my town. The people are so very rare. They set an example to others by being involved in Brixham Does Care. Anyone's welcome from 10 until 4. Just walk up the stairs and come for a chat. There's plenty of coffee and biscuits and tea. I'm sure you will find you'll want to come back. On Mondays it's bingo in the community room. Or Tuesdays is bridge if you're clever. Wednesdays is handicrafts and the making of friends. You feel that you've known them forever and ever. On Thursdays there's always a whist drive. Then on Friday it's macrame with Pam. There's holidays, lectures and help for the blind. Some reasons for why this charity began. It was founded by Joyce Willie Lane to combat loneliness and sometimes despair. Yet all you will find are happy faces, because there's plenty of help, love and good care. Judy and Rolf are the principal staff, helped by an army of volunteers, with everyone working for the same goal. It has to grow stronger through the oncoming years. A poem called Paradise. Dear Morris, you really made my day today. You gave me a poem, especially written for me. It came from your heart. I know, I could tell. True expressions of love so beautiful can be. Your words sing how I'd stolen your heart. You placed me on a pedestal high. How honoured I am to be in your dreams. To be what you want, I really will try. There's nothing so wonderful as being in love. It can change a person's whole way of life. Two people together, feeling as one. The special involvement of a husband and wife. How often I felt just one of the crowd, but now it's all changed. I feel special, you see. Dear Morris, I thank you. Now I'm feeling alive. Since reading your poem, which is all about me. And sadly, Morris died not long after this poem. He did leave a special memory in my heart. And I just felt I had to give my feelings. He was such a lovely, lovely man, and I'm so pleased to have met him. And again, people from my life in Devon. A lady named Liz. Since moving to Devon, many ladies I've met. Each one is different, no two are the same. Yet when it comes to the raising of funds, there's one special lady, and Liz is her name. She spends many hours making beautiful things, like decorating eggs with rhinestones and pearls. Each one is lovingly made with such care, and enclosed in each is an angel with pearls, Victorian pin cushions all edged in lace, flower arrangements made out of silk, a picture embroidered with stitches so fine, and figures and ornaments painted in gilt. So talented a lady, whose one thought in mind is to raise money for research and care. Not many pay heed to the time that she gives, but ladies like her are seldom and rare. I did find another special poem about a man named Bob whom I met again. He was so nice and kind, and I feel that I have to remember him in my poetry. Dear Bob, I still cannot forget you. In my memory, the thought of you remains clear. When first we met, it was 3 years ago. How often I wish that you were still here. I remember that day in December, when first we came face to face. It seems just as clear as was yesterday. I know it's a memory I will never erase. How kind you were, and generous too. I remember the gifts and the flowers you gave. If you had to leave, you'd write me a note. How often since then, to see you I crave. I remember our trips to go shopping, and the times we just went for a drive. Just being together, enjoying each other, made me feel it was wonderful just being alive. Oh Bob, I was sad when you had to leave. My feelings for you meant more than life. All I ever wanted was to be only with you, and if fate had decreed to have become your wife. Sadly, again, another man in my life. Although this has been a wonderful experience knowing these gentlemen, this gentleman had to leave eventually through personal things, and again, another, how can I say, another person who made an impact on my life during the 80s and 90s in beloved Brixham. Thank you for listening.